What do I desire? What will bring me to my highest good? What do I want? Do you know? What do I desire? What will bring me to my highest good? Prosperity. I claim it. I claim it. Abundance. Woo! Abundance. It is mine. Love runs through me. I feel joy. Woo! All the time. Do you? Hey guys, this class is Make Space to Make Money Office Feng Shui. And you have to make space so you can replace with what you want. That's what it's all about, okay? I'm going to minimize myself so you don't have to be looking at me. Okay, so my name's Brenni Larson. I am your host and teacher for this short webinar. And what you will discover today is I am going to walk through a floor plan, a hand-drawn floor plan, and it's an entrepreneur's home. I'm going to show you how to measure for a missing piece and correct it if there is that missing energy. We will also discuss the 5 elements of the Bagua because everything is the 5 elements. So you have to understand how to use the cycles to either nourish it or to deplete it if there is too much. Later on, if you want to take a look at the offer, it's called makespaceformoney.com/office. But in this webinar, I am all about getting you some information. Okay, let's go. So here's the floor plan. Let me make this bigger. I just really want this bottom part. We'll just do what we can, guys. It's Mercury retro, so I'm not stressing about anything. Okay, so we're going to take a look at it from this standpoint here, and I'm going to see if I can do some drawing here for you too. Okay, what drawing tool do I want? I guess I'll just take a, do I have like a pencil or something? Okay, so I can see right here, we are missing energy here, okay? This is the partnership area. I'm just gonna mark out where I see the energy missing and then I'll explain to you why. Oopsie. All of this is missing. So I'm just gonna go like that and you can kind of get it. That looks okay there. I want to change colors and point some things out where we will be discussing. So here. And one more thing here, guys, and then I'll get to explaining it all. Okay, we got to look here at all this water. Okay, so let's take a look at what's going on here so you're not totally confused. First, this is what the Bagua looks like. I'm a little bummed because I've never used this before and I see all these little arrows, but I'm still going to pull this up. Everyone should have one of these. Go to makespaceformoney.com, register for some free training, and you'll get one of these Baguas immediately. And it's awesome because it tells you the 9 areas of your life, what the element is, what body part that is associated with that particular sector, the colors by the Bagua, the colors by the 5 elements, and 3 adjustments that you can use. And down here, guys, that's where your door is. You're always going to be standing looking in the room, in the property, or in the house. And if you're Baguaing a desk, that's where you're sitting, is where these doors are here. So go download that, and we're going to get back to this. Okay, why I put all these arrows is so we make sure to discuss these challenges. That's what I'm going to call them. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to complete energetically this missing area that is going to have a huge impact on this person's life. I think because, let me see, can I type? Are there letters? I would really like to type in there. Pencil? Okay, well, for now, I'm just going to zip through this. Okay, so what you do is you take a look at the floor plan, and you want to look at the halfway mark, which would probably be right about there. So let me get a different color, a blue. So this looks like it's about halfway, okay? That is how I'm going to tell if this is a missing piece or a blessing. So if it's halfway, like this one is less than half, I know right away this is missing energy. But if it was half or more than half, then that would create this to be a blessing. Let me see if I can draw this out so you understand. Okay, so this here, this area would be a blessing. Oh, I can't make a circle. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, this area here would be a blessing because if you look at the halfway mark, it is either half or less. That's a blessing. Okay. Now, you may say, well, what if it's right in the middle? How do I tell if it's a blessing or it's a missing piece? That's when you want to take a look at the tic-tac-toe grid and see if that area you're challenged with, like this missing piece here is in relationships. Are you having a lot of missing energy in relationships, whether it's your personal relationships or your business relationships? And there's something else going on here is, oops, I don't like that one. I want the line again. These are called cross guas or cross sectors. So this is like a double impact because this is missing energy here, which is knowledge and spirituality. So with this missing energy, that means it's more challenging to apply the knowledge to make smart choices of your partnerships. These partnerships are your joint venture partners, your affiliate partners, your business partners. They could be your personal life, obviously, relationship partners, but we're talking business here. So we definitely need to correct this energy. This energy, I'm just going to quickly grab one more color and draw out. What color should I use? It'll stand out there. I'll just do black maybe. Okay, I'm going to just randomly, not randomly, but do the best I can to draw this as the bagua. Approximately here is what we're looking at. So this is your money gua right here, okay? And this is a wood element. Wood element goes like this. They look like a column or a tree. This is a fire element, and that's a triangle. This is an earth element. This is an earth element. This is an earth element. Oopsie daisy. Okay, this is round. This one here is asymmetrical or waves, like you think of the ocean. So that's wood, wood, fire, earth, metal, metal, water, earth, earth. And you do have the tools here because I did give them to you on the side. So I just want to go through this quickly. So how are we going to cure this? This is an earth element. Well, earth are things like rocks and stones and cement and blocks and bricks and heavy statues, the colors of the rusts and the golds and the browns of autumn, because that's what time of year it represents. So something very simple we could do is right here on this corner, on the outside, You could place something of an earth element. It could be a statue, it could be a rock. You could even bury it if you don't want it to be seen. With the intention, and that's foremost in feng shui. Intention is meaning, what do you want this energy to do? Why are you putting it there? We call it the three secrets. I'm sure you've heard of it in the movie The Secret now. In feng shui, it's called the three secrets, where you physically place it. You verbally state out loud, either by chanting, or I first state my intention and then I do my chanting. And then I visualize very clearly what this is doing, what I'm telling the universe to do with this energy. And then I feel it in my heart that it's complete. And then it manifests. Okay, so we also have to take care of this area, as you can see, because it's missing a big amount here. This is, once again, your knowledge and your spirituality. So you could do the same thing by placing something there. Let me give you another cure. Now, this cure is using a mirror on the inside. So you could place it along the wall here or here. You're looking this way, okay? I guess I could use an arrow. You're looking into the mirror, right? And your intention, when you look into a mirror, you have no intention, but it makes it look really deep and vast. So what that's doing is that's going to push the energy out. So that's the intention you would state, is that you want to complete that energetic grid of your house using that mirror. Now, the mirror can be seen or unseen. You could put it behind a picture if you didn't want people to look at it. Or it could be a beautiful decorative mirror. Either one of those would work fine. Okay, so we've cured this missing area here, and we've cured this missing area here. While I'm in this sector, I want to take a look. Now, this, once again, is what? It's an earth element. I think I'm going to get rid of all these little lines. Let me see how I do that. Clear all drawing. Okay, because now I'm going to zip over here. Okay, I want to just get out of that. I guess it's kind of locking me up. Okay, so here's the Bakwa again. Now, what we did is we just completed this area here of missing energy and this area here. Please do go get this. It's a wonderful tool. You can use it. You will use it. You should use it. And I've drawn those beautiful doors for you to know that you're going to hold this. This would be like where you stand right here. Okay. So this was a relationship or partnership. The colors are reds and whites. See, red on one side, white on the other, and that makes pink. So you use the colors on each side. This is the Bagua energy, the Bagua colors. The elemental color for this is an earth tone, and we already discussed what the earth tones are and how to use the earth element. The shape is square. So an example is to put things in pairs. You could use a candle or a fireplace to stir that energy up, or you could put some stones, and the number is 2 again, like pairs. Okay, so that's your Bagua. We're going to quickly cover the 5 elements, so when I go back to that floor plan, you are going to understand a little bit better about what I'm talking about. These are your 5 elements. Wood feeds fire, fire makes earth, earth makes the metal, and metal holds water. Each of the 5 elements are associated with a direction, a season, and a color, and much, much more. But for this short webinar, this is the basics that you need to know. So the wood element is the direction of east, and it's springtime, and it's the color green. Well, the sun comes up in the east, and think of springtime, that bright green grass that comes up. And fire is south, hot. Fire is summertime, it's noontime, and it's the color of red. The center is your earth element, which is yellow, and that's your grounding foundation. The metal element represents the west. It's autumn or fall, and the colors are gray and white. And then water is represented by the direction of the north. It's winter, cold, black, yin. So there's just a brief training on that. Let's talk about the nourishing and destructive cycle. This is very important to understand this because then you can change energy and for the better. So water feeds wood. So like you water a plant, and then wood feeds fire. So you throw a log on the fire, and fire makes earth. Earth makes the metals, and metal holds water. If we need to, I don't like the word destructive so much, maybe more controlling. So water puts out fire, and fire melts metal. Metal chops wood like an axe, and wood will uproot the earth, and earth will muddy water. So if you can remember the star in the middle and the circle on the outside, you will be able to use this, just this one aspect of the 5 elements for your benefit. So here are the 5 elemental shapes. So here's our fire shape, which is a triangle, our earth shape, which is a square, metal, which is round. We've got our wood element that looks like a column, and then we have our water element, which looks like it's meandering, asymmetrical. The wood element environment. I want you to see things. I know we're talking about office feng shui, but it's really important that you understand what a wood environment looks like, because you can create a wood environment in your office by using colors and shapes. So this would be landform because we're looking at the land, but I want you to understand it because you can apply this inside also. So the wood environment has tall columns, right? Like trees. So in the inside, an example of a column that you can use would like be one of those torch lamps. So wood is the colors of blues and greens. It's plants and flowers. Let's talk quickly about the energetic level of plants and flowers. The lowest vibration, which is still really lovely, are plants that just have leaves. Then the next level up would be the flowers, and the highest level would be fruit. It's, we're feeding ourselves through that, and that's the highest vibration. All wood, columns, and pillars. Now this is the fire element with sharp peaks and points. See that? And anything that's like that, then you're in a fire environment. Fire is red, it's lighting, it's candles, it's fireplaces, it's sunlight, it's animals. Think of how active animals are. Fire is the most yang or yang energy you can get. Leather, wool, once again, a triangle, a pyramid, or a cone. The earth element is flat and square. So you can see this is just all very flat. This would be an earth environment. Earth are yellow and earth tones. Once again, we're talking the golds and the rusts and the browns. So just think of when the leaves start changing colors. It's soil, it's ceramics, tile, brick, and stucco, and it's square and rectangular. The metal environment is round and domed. And you can see that here in the mountain and how things are rounded. So this would be a metal environment. Metal is gray and white and pastels. It's minerals and rocks. It's all metal. It's swords and knives. You may say, what? What's that about? Well, swords and knives are made of metal. This is just to give you guys ideas of how when you need to adjust energy, the tools that you have to do that. These are examples of metal. You can use any or all of these. Coins, arc, circle, or an oval. And water. This is a water environment because it's very flowing. It's asymmetrical. It meanders, as we say in feng shui. So water is black, blue, and dark tones. I also put turquoise in there. Think of the colors of the Caribbean or like the Maldives. It's that beautiful turquoise color. Water features like a water fountain. Make sure that is facing in the house, in the property, in the room, because you want that energy to be coming in. You do not want your energy to be going out. Glass is considered, mirror, crystal, those are all considered water features, asymmetrical, and meandering. Okay, so we're going to go back to this floor plan now. And you know, excuse me, some of the elements. So let's look at a couple adjustments we need to do. I'm gonna get that lovely little drawing tool back if I can find it. Alrighty, I think I will do this one. So right here we have a big sliding glass door. We have a fire element and we have a fire element. This room is a wood element. And what does fire do? It burns up wood. This is the wealth area of the home and the family. Okay, now the family, when we're talking family of a business, that's your community. That's your tribe. That's your people. So right now, it's burning up the energy of to have a community. Now, first remember, not maybe making the smartest choices to get the right people to mentor you or to follow in your life. And now the community doesn't have any energy. So it's just burning that right up. Might get 500 people on a list, then it goes back down to 2. People leave. The TV is a fire element, so that's burning the money up. It's like poof, up in smoke. And then we have this huge opening for the money to leave. So money's just going right out the door. We need to correct these obviously right away. Let me give you a few cures or tools for the sliding glass door. You could on the outside or inside, it's your preference. You could hang a wind chime. If it's on the inside, every time you hit it, you say, I'm calling money back in. Or you could hang a wind chime or a windsock outside to stir that up, that energy up, to call that money back in. You could hang a Swarovski crystal, and that's going to be beautiful because the direction is east, so that means the sun comes up in that direction. It hits that crystal, and it dances beautiful rainbows of energy all throughout that area. I like that one, but I like pretty and sparkly and lots of crystals. The fireplace is something as simple as putting like a duck or a turtle or a fish, something that reminds you of water on the mantle, or a picture of maybe a river above the fireplace. You know, think of things like that. The TV, shut that off unless you are needing to watch it, because if it's on all the time, that electricity is really going to be burning up the cash. You could also get like a beautiful red cloth to cover that energy of the TV. So there's quick cures for the wealth area. The next area we're going to take a look at is, I need a different color, please. Guess what we got going on here, guys? We have 2 sets of windows in what? This is the fame area. Fame is a triangle. And so these are water elements, and water puts out fire. So that's your fame and reputation. That's your soul. That's who you are. And we want to keep all that energy, obviously, here, especially in a business environment. Now, you may say, well, look at this is where the office is. Why is she looking at all this other stuff? Because the office is in the home, and the home's energy needs to be balanced. Even if she has an office outside of the home and it's balanced, these items, these things are still going to be going on in her life. You want to bagua your house, your property, your desk, your office, your car, whatever, guys, you know, but for sure you got to bagua your house. It's where you live. Okay, so we need to take care of that. Like I said, I love crystals. That would be a real quick, easy one. You want something to pull the energy back in. This is a fire element, so you could use some colors of like bright yellow or reds in here. You don't need to paint a whole wall but the color itself vibrates, right? Let's say you can't stand red, but you really want that vibration in there. Well, take 9 drops of red paint with the intention it's changing the vibration to fame and reputation. And you say 9, why 9? Because the bagua is the 9 areas of your life. And with that bagua, it tells us many, many things. Not only about your space, it tells us about your body. We place the bagua on your body. So like if I put this bagua on my body, over here, the wood element, guess what? That's the liver. And guess what organ is associated with the wood element? That's the liver. Guess what the liver needs to be super healthy. And if you're angry, guess what? It damages the liver. Anger is what? It's fire. Isn't it kind of cool how all this stuff, like the Chinese people figured this out? I love it. Okay, we completed this energetic piece here. This is not too much window, and it looks like it's 2 windows, and the number of partnerships is 2. So I love that. We already talked about this missing piece. This has a whole lot of water in it here. We do need to talk about that because this is an earth element, and water muddies earth. So you could paint the walls earth tones. When I say there's a lot of water, there's a washer in there, there's a bath in there. And you always want to take a look at where the stairways are, but we're not going to get into stairs today because that will create a very long program for us. Okay, so you want to correct this for sure because this is important that we keep everything balanced. I highly suggest that everybody puts a Swarovski crystal in the very center of their home. I would say a 40 millimeter minimum. And what's that going to do again, guys? Well, it has a sharp point on the bottom of it. And that's like throwing a pebble in water. And that is going to give you a solid foundation. It's going to clear everything up. And I do that in my office also. I guess I'm being a little kid kind of playing here, huh? So guys, this is an idea of how you adjust energy and how you have to understand the Bagua, the energy map as I call it, which once again is basically you divide it in thirds. And I take more time and do a much better job when I'm doing an analysis. But there's how you look at it, and your door is in one of these areas. It's always facing, you're holding the Bagua to your stomach. Excuse me, please. Quick drink of water. Okay, so by understanding this, you can adjust energy. Let's talk about the office that she has right here, and then this awesome presentation will be done. Okay, so this is basically the energetic space of her office, and her desk is like right about in here. I know this because she walked through with an iPhone, so I could visually see and get an idea. So what you want to do is you want to claim this little area as your energetic office. And ways of doing that is you can like put, well, not you can, you should put a rug and either under the entire desk, which would be there, and that was claiming this space, or just in front of the desk with a table and a chair. And you say, oh, I never have anybody come into my office. Well, energetically, you're telling the universe clients are coming to see you. So you want to keep the energy that way. So if you can, if you have space, that is something you would want to do. And how am I going to Bagua it? Standing, looking in. So right here is the wealth area. Okay, so that's just a little bit about how you use feng shui to analyze an office. I know there's a lot of information. I have a basic course that takes 6 weeks to go through because we get, you know, we want you to really understand things. But this class is about office feng shui. And if you want to take a look, you can just zip on over to makespaceformoney.com/office. I have a special going on right now. It's $297, but the price in, let me see, October, I'm doing a joint venture with a couple business partners. That price will be going up to $497. So this is kind of like a love offering and kind of wanting to work with you people to see how I can help you, because I am on a mission. And what this mission is, whether it's feng shui or helping you build funnels or understanding, you know, who your tribe is and how to get online, how to get your mind right. That's the things I scope about, because I want you to get your mind, your body, and your space vibrating high. You're loving what you do. You're very passionate about it. And guess what? then you're raising the vibration of the planet. You're raising the vibration of everyone around you. And that's how we collectively raise the vibration of the planet. We all do exactly what the gifts our God gave us that we passionately love, and we always help others. We come from this place of how to decorate your life with acts of compassion. And man, it just gets better and better. You have more free time, you make more money, you attract all the right people in your life, you don't have all that drama. So I hope you enjoyed the presentation, and head on over there, take a look, and let me see, maybe I can even pull that up for you really quick. Let me see, make space for money, office. Because I'll quickly walk through what the program entails in case you are interested. So right now it's $297. It's a 6-week course. I'm doing these live. I like doing live webinars because I get better and better the more I do. And I also get a lot of communication with my students and can add and tweak and make it the best ever. So in module 1, we talk about feng shui. We take a quiz. We find out what your work style is and how you organize. Because each one of you have a personality type, which is an elemental type, and we all work differently. Once you figure out how you work, guess what? Yay! Then we can give you the tools that are going to organize you. I think it's just a matter of people have no idea where to begin. In module 2, then now we have a clean canvas. Now we make space for what we want. We're setting your goals. We're using the Bhagavad to do this. And little simple tasks that are going to have powerful results. In module 3, now we're using the right tools for the job, where we're placing that map, the energy map over the office. We get into the sectors and how to increase the energy for those, and what sector means what from a business standpoint. 18 things to increase your abundance business checklist. Right there, that'll keep you busy. In module 4, we bring a powerful energetic foundation because we learn how to balance the energy in your office and in yourself. Yes, your space needs to be balanced, but so do you, because you're going to leave your office and we don't want you out of whack. We don't want people getting in and bugging you. The areas of your office and how to balance them for more money and free time, using color to activate your creativity and also to calm your mind. In module 5, now we're bringing in the pizzazz. This is fun. It talks about desk types. And once you understand your elemental personality type, you're going to understand why you like certain desks and how this impacts you mentally and physically. Where to put your desk so you are in the command and power position for the best reputation and to be in control. And then where to place items for productivity. We get into zoning. Zone 1 are things you use daily. Zone 2 are things you might use weekly. Zone 3 are things you may only use once a year, and those can be off-site or far away. Module 6 is maintaining the vision and energy signature of success. We're mapping your vision with your surroundings. We're making your office your vision map. You sit in it all day long. So let's have you sitting in the biggest vision board of your life. You're mapping it. It's your office, okay? We want to calm your mind so you can be creative so that things flow in. We're going to use some mapping tools. I have lots of resources I want to share with you. And I'm very good at getting things done in a very short amount of time. Or if you can't do everything, then let someone else do it. And then we'll put together how it fits together and the next steps if you're interested. Now, I couldn't leave you with just that because I've had some awesome coaching in my days. Bob Proctor was one of my coaches. See yourself living in abundance and you will attract it. It works every time with every person. That is just scientific fact. But we need to surround ourselves with the right people. And there are the right people that follow me and in this program. Next, Pamela Bruner, another coach of mine, actually I met up with her and asked her to put together a Tapping for Success audio where I interviewed her, and she actually walks you through how to unblock the things that are blocking you from success. I have many business feng shui Q&As. They're 30-minute interviews with the top experts. I began recording these in 2012. They are only on business feng shui, and these are unique insights that you don't find anywhere else. There are no business feng shui, or I should say very few business or office feng shui programs that people talk about. These are top experts that have been doing this 20, 30 years. That is very valuable. Just, I couldn't even put a price on that one. And then the private Facebook group. Once again, we're talking about connect. You can ask, you can comment. This is the place you really want to go to start surrounding yourself with like-minded people and get joint ventures to do with people that you love to surround yourself with. So guys, all you have to do is to have a, let's get this done now, because 2016 is going to be rocking and we have all kinds of things to help you there. But you really need your space clean and clear. And that's what this program teaches you. I'm a fun teacher. I don't believe in stress. We do things in little ways. I'm very visual so that you can remember things. You're not studying, you're applying. All right. Well, that's it for now. Thanks so much. I appreciate you stopping by and watching the training. You can always find me on Facebook, or you can send me a message at blastcoaching@gmail.com. Thanks, Brenni Larson. Peace out.